Hi, Libby Christensen here with my rainbow over his head lap quilt. This is a new kit offered from the Fabric-Hut.com. I did the design for it, and I wanted you to see what it looked like finished because it really came out nicely. So let me see if I can just move this around. There we go. You can see the quilt in its glory. It is about 42 by 54 inches. That's a really good size for a lap quilt because you can use a baby size crib batting, and that works really, really nicely. Of course, you can make it longer if you want or shorter, but this works. Now, I always design mine that way because the 42 inches is really great. You can always fit a backing one length on the back, and that's what I did here. Now, as I said, I'm the designer. I do not claim to be a master quilter. I do have a long arm, and I did stipple this in a nice big stipple, a little bit smaller on the borders. And then when it got down to the bottom here, there you go, you can see I did a free motion spiral. I'm not the best at free motion, but hey, you don't get better unless you just get in there and try, and that's what I do. There it is at the top. Now I also did a spiral in the center here, and on this one I decided to add the spikes around it and make a sunshine so that we have sun making that rainbow. And then looking down at the cross, you can see here that I did a stitch in the ditch. I don't know that mine's perfect because it is the very first one I've ever done on my long arm machine. Done it many years else on my regular machine, but not on long arm. Okay, well, that's about all I have to say about the quilting, I'm sure. I just wanted to mention it because some people have said that they really hate, I've heard quilters say they hate it when you get to the pattern and the pattern says quilt as desired and they never know how they desire and or kind of throw their hands up in the air. So I always try to give a picture or two, an idea or two in my patterns. Now I also wanted to show you how the binding went on. In the pattern I say to sew it on the front, turn it to the back and hand stitch it because I found that most quilters prefer to do that. I just want to show you what mine looks like. I actually do it the very same way, except I sew it on the back, flip it to the front, and then I use an edge stitch foot. And with an edge stitch foot, you can get a really nice line there. And I always pin the corners so that they come out really evenly. So that's about all I have to say.